everybody talk about the fall off of No Jumper. Get No Jumper out of here. I don't think we could do that. I don't think that's possible. But the fall off is real. According to Complex, top 25 media power list, Kiwi Head and No Jumper was nowhere to be found. Golly. Say it ain't so. Do 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 do. What's the righteous word? It's your boy Gangland Neem, aka Neiman. I before the E. Man, golly, I don't know y'all. Remember that. And we back with another video. New video. Shout out to all my good people. That should be making me ask. I'm like, how much longer am I going to do new video? Do I do that forever now? I don't know. But shout out to all the good subs out there. Appreciate y'all rocking with me and all the content and all that. Look, No Jumper did not make Complex top 25 media power list. Sheesh. Thought that was crazy, but thought it was on point. I'll be honest with you, right? If this is your first time to the channel, like and subscribe off the back. Where is that man? If this is your first time to the channel, shame on you. Shame on you. But I'm going to pull this list up on Complex real quick before we get to the clip and everything. Bow. So I'm pull this. I'm going to get myself out of here too real quick. So this the list right here. Bow. John Caramanica. I never even heard of. Some of these cats I never heard of off top. Some call him John. That's John. He look cool. I feel like I've seen him before. Don't know if I did. I know these niggas. Zeiss and Belu, I know these niggas. They was all in the Drake and all that. Streamers. I feel like I seen him too, but I don't know him. Angela Yee, shout out her. 21, Bootleg Cav. Shout out Bootleg Cav. You feel me? Big boy on the list. The desk at 19. DDG at 18 was crazy, wild, surprising to me. I'm going to be honest. Shout out DDG because I be watching his streams and all that shit. But I was just like, he don't really have too much rappers and stuff like that. But let's continue, which is crazy to think. Anyway, Elliot Wilson. Shout out Elliot, of course. DJ Head, of course. You know what I'm talking about? Jadakiss and Fat Joe, it's only right. I feel like they just started but it's only right on some shit. You feel me? Like, come on, it's them. You know? Then we got Shannon Sharp. This was surprising to me, but I think about Shannon Sharp year, right, that he's had. And he have had a lot of hip-hop artists on there, but I don't think he's just hip-hop centric. You get what I'm saying? Like, at all. But it is what it is. Shout out Shay. Heard they fired his ass. Trap Loro. Harry Potter. Don't really understand why Harry Potter is on there either, but I guess it's because like the hit pieces he makes on these different artists and shit, like I guess in their criminal history. I don't know. But he's on there. Old man Ebro. Look at him. Old man Ebro. He the reason nobody like light skins. Then we got Nori, of course Nori, you know what I'm saying? His rank is pretty solid too. Gillian Wallow. I like the top 15, top 11, right? You got Rory and Maul, you know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at that. Shout out Millie Maul. Anthony Fantano. Hey, he's fire. I'm not mad at this at all. He's fire. Cold breakdowns. You could tell this is a man who really cares about the culture. Just throwing that out there. Nardwar, as always. I mean, he's goated. Come on, man. Nardwar's goated. We all know that. Vladimir. That's crazy. But, I mean, he does that. He does that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at that. Charlemagne the guy, he all Breakfast Club. He all looking zesty. Yeah, but we know, of course. Plaque Boy Max, I was surprised at this, but I have seen Plaque Boy Max with hella artists in the last year or so. So I can't, I'm not mad at it, but for bro to be ranked 4 was wild. I was like, damn, but shout out him. I also think he's zesty, but that's neither here nor there. But it's also my opinion. Then we got Joe. Give it up for Joe. Horns for Joe. That's my dog. Feel like he should have been one. I can't lie to anyone. I feel like he should have been one. Him or Ack. Can't lie to nobody. But then, boom. Number 2, you got Alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Alcoholic. You know what I mean? You got him. And that number 1, you know what I'm saying? You got Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat, Kai Cenat have mad artists on his streams. I don't feel like he do too much reviewing in this, that, and the other, but he do. And it's fire. I'm not mad at that at all. But what I want to tell you is Turducken Booty Hairhead Man Unit No Jumper. It's nowhere to be found. Just throwing that out there, right? Just throwing that out there. Now, we about to get into this clip. You feel me? And Eri Pa'a, who made the list at 13. Don't really understand, but I guess I get it. Made the list at 13. I feel like I want to make this list one day, y'all. I'm going to just be honest. I want to make this list one day because this is just no disrespect to anyone on the list except for Eri Pa'a. Except for Eri Pa'a. I don't understand that. Like, what? Like, bro, you make, like, it's not like you reviewing his music, like, oh, this is tight. You saying, oh, my opinion, I like that. You're just making, like, what? I don't know. But y'all help me out. Y'all let me know what to do. I'm trying to get on that list. Oh, fuck out of here. But we about to get into this clip where Eri Pa'a is defending Turducken Booty Hairhead Man Unit's honor. He said he should have been on this. I feel like they snubbed him. Hey, my British accent is bunk, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how y'all feel about that. But let's get it started.
Ross, I seen that you made Complex's top, what, 20?
Ooh, yeah. I think it was 25 people. I was number 13, which is crazy.
Number 13.
Appreciate that, gang.
What, 2 years in a row?
Yeah, I think, what was I before? I think maybe before I was...
Appreciate that, gang. Appreciate that, gang.
I was like 20 or 19, so I think I came up.
You definitely upped the bar.
I got to shout out Complex, man. They definitely showed love. You know, I feel like I've had a love-hate relationship with Complex over the years. You know, they've had some articles about me that...
Look here, bruh. Bring your ass here, Jalisi. Bring your ass here, Jalisi. Jalisi over there dressed like Wednesday Addams face. No, I'm going to leave her alone. Shout out Jalisi, man.
Haven't been so good. I feel like they've shown love to me and put me on the list, which I do appreciate. But look, I feel like the elephant in the room. No Adam22, man. No jumper. It was a snub. Yeah. I feel like that was a little. I felt like that was a little out of line, man.
I see that.
Because really, like, look. So keep it real. I'm blessed to be on the list. But like to put me on there and then to not have Adam, like Adam's an OG to me. That's somebody I look up to. I feel like he's
doing it for a while now.
Absolutely.
Why do you guys feel like Complex ain't rocking with No Jumper right now? What's the reason for that?
How about you go first? What's your opinion? What's your outlook?
How about I go? How about I go first? No, just saying. No, how about I? How about I go first? Maybe it's all the gangs. Maybe it's you, Jalisi. Blah, blah, blah. Maybe it's y'all. Maybe that's why. Where's the hip-hop? Indictments, gangs, drugs, violence, weapons. What you mean hip-hop? Power ranking. Media list. What? Hell no.
I want to hear the Trap Lord Ross conspiracy theory.
I want the conspiracy theory. I don't want you with the extracurricular pump faking.
Now, I've got to be careful because I feel like if I say the wrong thing, I might not make it to the next list either.
You might be snubbed next year.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right.
We might
do that on one of your episodes.
we might have to start our own list, man.
That's probably why they go to you right in the first place. They want to hear the real.
That's the thing, man. So I do need to do a reaction to that. But I'll keep it real. Be diplomatic. Shout out to Complex for putting me on the list. I do feel like No Jumper has been extra controversial, especially over the last few months. I think there's been a lot of incidents, a lot of ups and downs and run-ins that I think maybe have made it almost like, I don't know if brand risk is the right word, but definitely there's just a lot of controversy.
Brand risk. This is their brand. But what I could tell you is it makes it look away to the people who actually do the hip-hop commentary and hip-hop podcasting and hip-hop media. They look at that and go, why would he be on a list with the likes of those 25 people? Harry Potter, I don't know how you made the list. I'm going to just be real. I don't follow bro content like that because I used to watch the videos. And then I see a lot of shit too that he cover out here. And it's like, you know, niggas got their little shit. It be like, ooh, he know this and he know that. But a lot of shit be straight just bunk. Straight bunk. But y'all wouldn't know that on the internet because y'all just listen and believe everything y'all hear. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how he made it. What does he have to do with hip hop except for some of the people that he covered in the Chirac, this and that? They're rappers or whatever. But what does he have to do with hip-hop media? You get me? But that's why. That's why niggas like, what are you talking about? Niggas is bunk. You crazy, bro. Niggas look at why would he be on a list with us? You too, Harry Potter. You too.
And, you know, unfortunately, I think a lot of people, especially when it comes to the mainstream media landscape, you know, they're feeling like maybe they don't want to shine a light on certain things that are going on.
So negative.
Yeah, keeping it. And I feel like Kai Cenat being at number one, when a lot of people say, look, Kai Cenat definitely has a lot of motion. He's a big, as big as it gets really when it comes to the streaming, right? But like,
I would have went Speed because he's a little more PG. He's not really interested in promoting like.
But Speed don't do no music type. No, none of that. It was a list of hip hop of media, right? Hip hop.
Yeah, so it's hip hop media. So
I mean, yeah, well, Adam kind of shied away from that though.
I mean, maybe they got to do a Streets. Maybe No Jumper got to do their own Streets media top 30 or something like that. But I feel
look at Harry Potter. Maybe we do the Streets media. Maybe y'all do. Maybe y'all are already doing that. That's why you didn't make the hip hop power ranking. Cause y'all don't specialize in hip hop any longer. Again, niggas be like, I'm No Jumper biggest fan. I was a big fan of No Jumper back when, in the beginning of things, when he used to have artists on there who I didn't know who they was. I look up their shit on SoundCloud or something like, oh, this nigga go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Those was the good old days. I fucked with it when T-Rail and AD and them was up here. It was dope. It was fun vibes. All this shit is just gangs. The nigga employed a Hoover, a few Hoovers, a Crip from Compton, and some more shit, and it still wasn't all this gang politics up there. That's what's so funny to me. Like, this shit is not hip-hop no more. Niggas like, you a fan? No, I'm not a fan, bro. I promise y'all. And I'll be whatever y'all want me to be, right? But I promise y'all, like, I don't watch this shit. I get the clips that's salacious. I hear from supporters and my team, oh, this happened or whatever. I don't watch nothing unless I hear something supposed to go up specifically or something. Oh, Munchie B says a shout out to Inglewood Daredevil. Munchie B says, I might watch the law and see a Munchie B say whatever, but I don't watch No Jumper, bro. And again, when I do, I watch it because I want to see Munchie B go say some shit. I can clip up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's not hip-hop, bro. Niggas ain't watching this for hip-hop, and I don't care for this drama that much, y'all. I'm going to just be honest. I get a bag for this. Never, ever forget that.
I feel like, yeah, there was just probably a certain degree of kind of, I don't know, maybe not wanting to shine a light on certain things that have been going on or brand risk. I mean, I would say Kai Cenat, as far as him maybe being a little bit more edgy than someone like Speed, I feel like Kai Cenat probably is pretty brand safe in the grand scheme of things, and he does touch on hip hop.
He kind of watches topics too. He kind of like know what to talk about, not to talk about.
I almost feel like they put Kai Cenat on there just so they didn't have to put Academics at number one, because really Academics is number one realistically.
Was he number two?
For real? Ack was number two, right?
Number two.
So it's like Ack really is hip hop media. I feel like you got to say Ack number one hip hop media. Like Kai Cenat, he
jumped in there though.
I feel like they just like, look, we can't let Ack number one.
He got a rookie of the year like type shit. Like,
I mean, but I'll be honest with you. I feel like Complex was coming from like a more corporate level. And, you know, with Adam and his platform, I mean, I look up to Adam. Like, I mean, when he still, like, when he comes in on pods, like, I get super nervous still. Like, still to this day. Like, So it's like, at the end of the day, I just feel like they were looking at it from like a more corporate perspective. And, not saying that, it's just been a lot of controversy. It's been a lot of gang affiliations. And it's like, it's more so to them, it may not be like on a corporate level, but to us, like, we all look up to Adam. Mm-hmm. I look up to Adam. You look up to Adam. Like, we all adore Adam and what he's done and what he was able to do for the hip hop culture. And I just feel like he was definitely snubbed from it.
When he was doing it for the hip hop culture, Jelly, see? You have to say that. He's no longer doing that, man. His focus is prison politics, gangs. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what's the last artist he had up here where niggas was like, oh, that was a dope interview? OG Gumby? The fuck? Lil Hawk? The fuck? I'm just saying, bro. It's the most memorable moment of 2025. Sharp being fired up. Like, what are we talking about? Come on, y'all. Jalisi up there dressed like Wednesday Addams. Come on, gang. Come on.
But I think they were looking at it from like a corporate level. And that's what Brandon was saying when we were on the pod, I think maybe a week or two ago, when he was saying like, some people shouldn't come back. I think you were here. You were here and your friend. And he was saying like some people shouldn't come back because if we're trying to reconstruct the image of like No Jumper, like I don't think that would be a good image. And I think that's what he was in like not necessarily complex, but he was referencing just that dynamic, like a corporate perspective, a corporate opinion.
Slick shots at Sus. Hey, man, Sus was around from the beginning. Not trying to cape for gang or nothing, but Sus was around from the beginning. Sus is one of the people who helped build this shit and get the talent that niggas wanted to see on here. You know what I'm saying? Niggas say, oh, maybe Sus shouldn't come back. That was a slick shot. That was lame. That was a slick shot. Hey, you want to rebrand? Get Kiwi head up out of here. Let Lush run it. You know who could run this? You know who could run No Jumper? Like a hip-hop platform? Lushable. Lushable is the most knowledgeable person up there about hip-hop. And our culture in general, quiet as kept. But hip-hop, sheesh. I don't know who could see him. That's how you rebrand. Get Lushable off the buzz balls and let him get the talent up there. You got Lush doing prison politics and shit. All right, bro, Lush good at whatever. Lush good at whatever. He be smoking the politics too. Well, you do know, you feel me? Actually, they don't really get along with those people, you feel me? Because they're really just ops, but they stay in the, you feel me? I'm like, Lush know every damn thing. You got bro busting down the gangs. He's a hip-hop guy. Like, come on, bro. Talk about almighty. You need to fire Adam. Fire Adam, man.
And Complex is considered corporate in the entertainment business. So it's like, and I think Adam, and people don't know how much work Adam puts in. Like, people don't know the behind the scenes. Like, content. And then it's like a lot of people, like, I feel like Adam catches a lot of strays because, like, people blame Adam for a lot of things that occur. But in reality, like, he's giving everybody a platform. He's giving everybody an opportunity. Like, and I just feel like he definitely deserved to be on that list. And I just think he was definitely snubbed. And, hopefully next year.
Has he ever been on one?
I think he was on it the previous year.
I think so.
I think he was on it the previous year. I can't remember the exact position, but I think he wasn't, I don't think he was like top tier in the previous year, but he was on there. But I feel like this year, maybe they got him in timeout. Mm-hmm. But like, shout out to Complex, man. Hopefully.
He birthed
and
a
shout
lot
out
of
to Complex.
Like,
for real,
like,
man.
He did.
I can't say like a lot of, like, but that's why I was telling them like a couple years ago, like when you first came here, when you used to be proud to like be on, like, it was like, man, like I got my first No Jumper. Some people still feel like that, but like as an artist, I feel like people are now not coming on here like as on some artist shit. It's like, I'm just tell my side of the story.
I'm politicking.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like it's more on some like that more than what it used to be. Like somebody get on there and you see, and then a couple months later you look like he's one of the biggest. Like damn, he did that No Jumper episode. Now it's more like, okay, this famous rapper was famous. He got into it with this person. Now the with 500 followers get to tell his side of the story type shit. Like,
yeah, like No Jumper used to be exclusive.
Yeah, it was exclusive.
Hey, shout out Ralphie the Plug. Shout out Ralphie the Plug, bro. Because that's real shit. And nobody want to say that. Jalisi sat up here, did that whole spiel, try to send shots at Almighty, but nobody talking about it's just what I just said this, bro. That's what I used to watch it for. Cold point my nigga Ralphie made. He said, now it's like, yo, rapper do some shit, whatever. Some nigga with 500 followers who was in the incident with the rapper get to come up and tell his side. That's the shit that goes on here, along with violence, drugs, weapons, gangs, and prison politics. That too. That's what it's like, the National Enquirer or some shit up here. For real, y'all niggas been hit with cease and desist. I always say that because it's just like, who else do we know, like, who been hit with shit like that? Hip-hop platforms. Just, you know what I'm saying, for spewing information that they know ain't real anyway. This is a whole different type of thing going on, y'all. Pay attention.
So then he made it like access, because like you said, like when people feel offended, they feel like, well, you ain't about to let him say this. About same with the academic shit, like in the Chicago, like you said everything one way, and then the people that's they ops looking at it like, nah, that, like, what about our side? Like, shit, we catching hats too, like, you know what I'm saying? But then saying that, trying to defend your credibility is you kind of making yourself hot. So with him, it's the same with Adam, like, you know what I'm saying? It started off with music.
But politicking is a part of the music.
You can politic, but like,
but it's a
as far as music, it was a music list.
I mean, it was like, it's a part of hip hop. That's like a different branch of the hip hop.
Politicking is not a part of hip hop. I don't know who homie is sitting right there, bro, but you got the game wrong. And this is why niggas be saying what they be saying. Like, who are these people? It's Ari Potter, and Ralphie the Plug. And who are these people? With all due respect, bro. Like, this what I'm saying. That's why you're not gonna make no list. This nigga talk about politicking as part of hip hop. No, it's not, dude. No, it's not. It's breakdancing, graffiti. Nigga, what are you talking about? MCing. What are you talking about? That politicking. No, that's what? No, that's not part of it, bro. That's not part of it. He must be a youngster or something, because that's why I think that people do believe that from seeing this shit too. Seeing Kiwi had this platform, I think people start to believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. It's part of since when? Since when, bro?
Yo, street credibility goes hand in hand with
it's a different caliber.
But when has
the street
50
credibility?
Cent,
but when we're talking we're talking
like,
about corporate.
Has 50 Cent ever just went and said, yeah, you know, I was beefing with them niggas, so they shot me. I'm saying they shot me 9 times because I was beefing with them, and whoop, and I went over there and I did this because I did that. No, all these back in the days, they never told that side of, that was just their life. If you, it was word of mouth. It's like, if you know, you know.
It was told through their art.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And their credibility.
If
they face-to-face credibility, if their presence was like, you knew, like, in the room, like, okay, they respect him when they talk. They respect this person when they talk. Now it's more of like, you got to show that you one of them niggas that get
just
respect.
own that,
Like,
it's with the extracurricular pump faking. So it's like, I feel like Ralphie had a good point. He had a good outlook on it.
And I agree with that as well, because it was a hip hop list. And I want to shout out Complex, right? Because I get so much hate from people saying, oh, you just talk about gang politics and stuff. But my biggest video of last year was, or in the last year, was about 50 Cent and Diddy's beef. That was actually my biggest video in the last year.
That's still kind of beef.
It's big.
Now, see, because I'm one of them people who say that. And this the thing, bro. Even at what he said right there, his biggest video in the last year was 50 Cent and Diddy's beef. Exactly. You're not covering artists' albums or shit like that. That's what I think about hip hop rankings. Even when they say what they said about Kai Cenat, like, oh, they just wanted him to beat out Act. Yo, this is the thing. Act covers hip hop for sure, right? But this is what I'm gonna say. I think Joe Budden should have been number one. I think Joe Budden should have been number one. I think Kai Cenat should have been second. I think Act should have been third, respectfully, because don't nobody talk more hip hop and have more hip hop artists on their platform for strictly hip hop shit more than Joe Budden. Nobody. Now, second to that, I'll say Kai Cenat, because Kai Cenat, I don't know how much reviewing of albums he does, but he always got some artists in that room with him doing something, talking about something. I know that I've watched a few of his like album reviews and shit too, though. I'll say that too, but he be having an artist with him. You know what I'm saying? Academics is not really ever with no artist. He just interviewed Krayshawn or whatever. I can't say that, actually. I can't say that. He do be having off the record podcasts, but he don't do that so frequently. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, they supposed to be top 3, right? Harry Potter he don't do none of that. He don't do none of that. It's beef. I'm going to run this back, you know what I'm saying? Because Ralphie was going to get to that. He like, bro, that's still beef. You feel me? Shout out to good people in here still rocking with me. I like the hip-hop shit. I ain't going to lie to you, bro. I got to get on some hip-hop shit like a channel or something.
You just talk about gang politics and stuff, but my biggest video of last year was, or in the last year, was about 50 Cent and Diddy's beef. That was actually my biggest video in the last year.
That's still kind of beef.
It's beef, but it's not.
That's still kind of beef.
It ain't gangster. It ain't the street.
Nah, that's rich gangster.
Talk about the street gangster. Okay, I'll give you that.
You know, they do other shit. They ball out and do gangster stuff.
I have to chime in. With what Trapler Ross does, it's like it's his delivery. He's able to resonate with the audience. It doesn't matter what demographic, geographic, it doesn't matter. He's able to resonate. So he knows how to come off in a way where it's like it resonates with the audience. Whether you want to listen or not, he'll make you gravitate to what.
I don't want to listen. With all due respect, because she not saying nothing what I want to hear, right? And this is my channel. No, for real, but like, Jaleesi, what are you talking about? Like, man, it's like a glaze fest over there. No disrespect to Shorty, like, not like, you know, like, just like, oh, like, no, but it's like glaze fest. Like Adam, really, you know what I'm saying? You know, you speak really well for a chick who's there, blah, blah, blah. You speak really well. Glazing, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how Harry Potter delivers the content that he delivers. It's the content that he's getting off. And just like Ralphie said, even the biggest video you did, it was 50 Cent versus Diddy. It was still beef, bro. It was still beef. You don't review albums and shit like that. Like, nigga, you did a whole bust down on fucking Big U's indictment, gang. Saying all kind of shit. Nigga, you had a Chargers jersey on and a S-dump. You're bugging, bro. You think that's hip-hop? You think you're hip-hop media? That's crazy. She think you hip-hop media? That's crazy. Like, what? Y'all be on some other for surely. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's some wild work to me. But again, ultimately, this why niggas don't make the list, though. You feel me? Gangs, prison politics, drugs, weapons, beef, smoke, chaos. That's why you don't make it, man. Nobody talk no hip hop, bro. You rather talk about the smoke that a artist got. Won't say nothing about his album. Kiwi had them two youngsters, them two Drench Season from Philly up there, right? Them niggas want to talk about everybody else, everything else but them niggas. Music, the song they just dropped, the show that they about to do. Yo, the niggas had to keep saying they saw, man, we got a show coming up. That's why y'all don't make the list. You feel me? I'm about to do my due diligence, though, because I'm going to get on that list. I'm going to get on that list. Straight up. All these folks. You know what I'm saying? They got Harry Potter on the list. Harry Potter. Now, for anybody looking for any kind of marketing or promotion when it comes to this YouTube content creation, make sure y'all tap in with @DreaTheVirgo on Instagram. Again, that's @DreaTheVirgo on Instagram. Serious inquiries only. She's working with a bunch of different content creators throughout all the sectors. She can help you with anything from views to viewer retention, thumbnails, monetization, copyright strikes, even content strategy. So if you need that help, contact Drea @DreaTheVirgo on Instagram. Serious inquiries only, please and thank you. But what I want y'all to do is comment down below and let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think Kiwi Head and No Jumper should have made the hip hop power ranking list? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. It's your boy Gangland Neem. Peace.